Hey, is that folk music that you play there? What is that? How do you call that folk music?
I think it was Studs Terkel who asked Big Bill Broonzy, did he consider his blues music to be folk music? And Big Bill says, well, never heard no horse.
Don't hesitate. It could be your ticket to a new tomorrow.
I love the Pinelands, place I call home. Throughout this country, I've rambled and roamed, but I hear the Pinelands, the quiet peace, the land of my childhood, calling to me. It's a beautiful country, neath the skies of blue, passed down from our fathers, seekers of truth, delivered us freedom, gave us a choice to speak what's on our minds, lift up our voice. Well, I love my country, that's for sure. Don't send my neighbor into the war. It's a beautiful country, land of the free. God bless my country, mercy on me. Well, who are the heroes who willingly go in the name of freedom? God bless their souls. And are we the foolish who beg them to stay? For war is not freedom, I don't care what they say. I love my country, that's for sure. But don't send my brother into the war. It's a beautiful country, land of the free. God bless my country, mercy on me. God bless my country, mercy on me. Hey, look yonder, what do you see? Marching into the battle. Looks like Handsome Johnny with an M16, marching into the war. Hey, marching into the war. Hey, 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 hey. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Show is Horses Sing None of It. My name is Ralph Litwin, and our guests today are Eric Balke,
Hi,
who's
Ralph.
been on before,
Yeah.
and Laurie McAllister, who's been on before with Red Molly,
Yes.
That's right.
singing together.
Mm-hmm.
and singing compositions written by Eric and a host of others.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, I wrote that one with Freebo, who I also believe has been on the show before.
Yes, he has.
Freebo and I wrote that in Pennsylvania last year at a festival where we crossed paths in Forksville, Pennsylvania.
I'd just like to read a little paragraph about Eric from his bio. He's been on the road since January 2002, keeping just a post office box in Philadelphia. He's taken to the highway with his guitar and notebook, as well as paintbrushes and rollers. He picks up interior house painting jobs to sustain his travels and performs all over the country, from Maine to Texas, Florida to Chicago, covering over 50,000 miles annually. Among recent honors, Balke was named a Kerrville New Folk winner in 2005. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's quite an honor. And was selected for a top 12 do-it-yourself feature in the January 2006 issue of Performing Songwriter magazine. Quite another compliment to your talents.
Yeah, well, it's definitely an honor for sure.
So what else do you have for us?
Well, we're going to do, let's see, we'll do this one here. This one's about a lot of the songwriters that are traveling around, playing around the country. So it's from the new project, the Mission Street Project, and it's the most autobiographical of any of them, and it kind of goes out to everyone that's out there singing songs across the country. I was born full of dreams, just a boy. Give me wings, give me wings. Gone, 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 on the road, so alone. There he goes, there he goes. How come I roam so far away? How come I roam and never stay? How come I roam? How come I roam? How come I roam so far away? Songs I write from the heart, from the heart. Speak my mind, near and far, near and far. Dream at night, run my day, run my day. Long, long drive to my grave, to my grave. How come I roam so far away? How come I roam and never stay? How come I roam? How come I roam? How come I roam so far away? Hope, I hope, fill me up, fill me up, fill me up. From the cold, give me love, give me love, give me love. Mistakes I made, live and learn, live and learn. Nothing say, fuel I burn, fuel I burn. How come I roam so far away? How come I roam and never stay? How come I roam? How come I roam? How come I roam so far away? Thanks. Thank you.
That little bit from your bio about your painting tools of the trade remind me of when I was in the 70s traveling with my banjo and my carpentry tools.
Yeah.
Until my carpentry tools and my car got stolen.
Oh, no, yeah.
Then I was a full-time street musician.
There you go. Yeah,
You made the best of it.
that's right. Yeah, there's a lot of people traveling around doing work. Sometimes I think we should all get together and do our own general contracting, you know, and start a band. But yeah, I paint across the country. I travel full time, and a lot of the work I get is on the weekends. And to have things, you know, work to do during the week is really what allows me to continue doing it. And a lot of people who know me through music know that I do it. And like I've got work set up in Texas in May, and it works. The music and both the painting are going to be working out for me to make a sustainable living for a month and a half in Texas. So
All right.
yeah, so that's kind of how it works for me.
Cool. So that song, was that yours or was it a co-write?
That's one I wrote on my own. The one before that, again, I wrote with Freebo. But that one, I was playing at Godfrey Daniels. I was due the next morning in Phoenixville, Pennsylvania, a place called the Steel City Coffee House, and so I wrote that actually the night between. I stayed at a hotel, which you know, I try to avoid if I can. And last minute, I got a hotel between Bethlehem and Phoenixville, and with the time I saved driving to a friend's place to commute back and forth, I wrote that song late that night in that hotel room. That's where that one came from.
Cool. What else would you like to play for us?
I think I'm gonna have Lori sing a song. These are all songs from my latest recording, which is a side project called the Mission Street Project, and they're all songs on socially relevant issues, and a lot of them, like you said, are co-writes, and we're going to do a couple of before we're done here. This one actually, Lori and I wrote together, and I'm going to have her singing on this one.
When I die, don't cry for me. When I die, don't cry for me. When I die, don't cry for me. Oh no, in heaven I'll be free. I killed a man to save my life. He drank too much, he took my child. I killed a man to save my life, and now it's time for me to die. The judge said, death for what you've done. I'm going to heaven, I'll see my son. The judge said, death for what you've done, and I say, he's the guilty one. They'll string me up, oh, way up high. My place awaits in the sky. They'll string me up, oh, way up high. But no, I'm not afraid to die. My day has come, this I know. They'll gather round to watch me go. My day has come, oh, this I know. Dear Lord, have mercy on our souls. When I die, don't cry for me. When I die, don't cry for me. When I die, don't cry for me. Oh no, in heaven I'll be free. In heaven I'll be free.
Beautiful.
Thanks.
Thank you.
So we should tell folks how to get in touch with you and find out more information about your performing schedules and your recordings and so forth.
Sure.
So we have info@ericbalke.com is
Right.
a way to email you,
Mm-hmm.
and that's for more information about the Mission Street Project.
That's
or Eric, your
My solo stuff as well. Yeah.
solo stuff.
Yeah.
They
I want
can
to
go
mention
to ericbalke.com.
ericbalke.com. That's right. You can find out everything there. My performances are there, and you can get the recordings there. And I want to mention that Laurie McAllister and Duke Levine were part of the latest recording, the Mission Street Project. But Laurie has her own project, as you know, her trio called Red Molly, and you can find all about them at redmolly.com as well.
And they're great.
Yes. They
Oh,
are.
thank you.
It's a female trio singing old-timey music, so if anyone's into that, and you'll love the music, great harmonies and great musicianship.
Forge ahead.
All right. I'm going to do a song that I wrote about a situation that's prevalent all over the country, including out in San Francisco, where I spent a summer, and also in where my brother lives, in the suburbs of D.C., in Loudoun County, Virginia, Northern Virginia. God bless the immigrant, the day laboring Mexican. December work don't come every day. A farmer, a painter, a construction laborer, poor man, no hablo inglés. When the sun hits the pavement on the Mission Street Market, the bird gets what the street cat don't take. The man in the pickup don't pay the full wage, but the poor man ain't got much to say. 'Cause it's Christmas time on Mission Street, lights on the palm tree so bright. It's Christmas time, this family sleeps hungry 'neath the Mexican sky. In heaven's golden valley, the farmer's land gives plenty, and the trucks haul the fruit by the ton. The workers work the crops and they pack the crates and boxes, and they send their wages home when the day is done. A joyful Christmas Eve, the Mexican won't sleep, and his wife has a baby boy that night. He's bound to celebrate from 1,000 miles away, getting high on some cheap stolen wine. 'Cause it's Christmas time on Mission Street, lights on the palm tree so bright. It's Christmas time, this family sleeps hungry 'neath the Mexican sky. Feliz Navidad. It's Christmas time on Mission Street, lights on the palm tree so bright. It's Christmas time, this family sleeps hungry 'neath the Mexican sky. Hungry 'neath the Mexican sky. Thanks. Thank you.
Right. Delicate songs.
Yeah.
Are you gonna join us on one, Ralph?
Yeah, but I think you have time for two.
Oh,
All
good.
right.
All right.
All right.
What do you want to do?
Then, well, I was traveling through Ireland last year. The guy named John Smith on a little tour, and John Smith is one of my personal heroes. He's just a great guy, and also one of my musical heroes as a songwriter. And really enjoyed traveling with him. We started this song over there based on some of the things we were talking about, and finished it up in Texas at the Kerrville Folk Festival this year. Rain fell hard, so I made my way home from the corner of Harbor in Maine. From underneath, I almost didn't see a soul whose eyes had gone gray. The
voice deep inside said, man, don't walk on by. So I offered a question instead. Have you no place to stay? Then come on this way, for I've got a roof and a bed. You can stay here, you can stay here. Remember wherever you go, if you're traveling far or traveling near, remember, my friend, you can always stay here. Some 30 years passed right here in this town. Come a dark-eyed young Tommy McGann, with his head hanging low, just blocks from the boat, for all that he owned in one hand. Thank God for the priest who walked down that same street, came upon Tommy that night. He offered him food and shelter too, said till you're on your feet if you'd like. You can stay here, you can stay here. Remember wherever you go, if you're traveling far or traveling near, remember, my friend, you can always stay here. Kindness is mortar, holds up the stone, without which the wall wouldn't stand. The roof of this house that rests on that wall was built by the grace of man. So I stand on the corner of Harbor and Main. Through the rain, the stranger says, please, sir, I'm not sure that I understand. So I tell him what someone told me. Some years ago, my father set foot on the docks and he owned not a thing. The kind man took him in without questioning him, and his are the words I sing. You can stay here, you can stay here. Remember wherever you go, if you're traveling far or traveling near, remember, my friend, you can always stay here. Remember, my friend, you can always stay here.
Yeah,
Thank you.
nice one.
Thanks a lot.
Let's remind folks again that Eric Balke and Laurie McAllister are here plugging Eric's new Mission Street project recording, and another one that came out about the same time, Sanctuary Road.
That's right.
And for more information, you can go to ericbalke.com. And for more information about Laurie's group, Red Molly, you can go to redmolly.com.
That's right. Well, thanks for having us here, Ralph. We're gonna ask you to join us on this last one. It's a song I wrote with Jonathan Bird, who I would recommend anyone out there checking him out as well. Jonathan Bird, B-Y-R-D, has a web presence, so go check him out. He's really an inspiration to me as one of the great folk writers today. So we're gonna do a song I wrote with him up in Vermont. I quit school, just 15, took a job cutting trees. The lumber mill was new in town. We couldn't turn the money down. We cut 'em down. We never stopped. Leave the waste, let it rise. Another day, another round. Pick up your axe and cut 'em down. The trees were gone. The mill closed down. The army came to our town with my ticket out of poverty. They shipped me out overseas. We cut 'em down, we never stop. Leave the waste, let it ride. Another day, another round. Pick up your gun, cut 'em down. I lost my legs, lost my mind, left the ones I love behind. When I applied for some relief, the VA man said this to me: we cut 'em down, we never stop. Leave the waste, let it ride. Another day, another round. Pick up your pen and cut 'em down. They count the men just like the trees. Money's made with each of these. Beware the boss, the government. The trees are gone, the people spent. They cut 'em down, they never stop. Leave the waste, let it ride. Another day, another round. Pick up your axe and cut 'em down. Another day,
Another day,
another round.
another round.
Pick up your axe and cut 'em down. Cut 'em down, never stop. Leave the waste, let it ride.